Dragon Ball Z is one of the most well-known anime of all time. Just like everyone else, Dragon Ball Z was my introduction to anime. If it weren't for Dragon Ball Z, I would have never been exposed to the anime that I've watched throughout my life. Dragon Ball Z is a universal anime that I feel like you have to watch. My favorite aspect, besides the peak fights, are the characters. The Z fighters are actually tough, but only the Saiyans, Piccolo, and Krillin. Piccolo is really a dog. The Earthlings, on the other hand, are not like that. No disrespect though. One thing I want to say though is how they gassed up Android 17 in Super. He was hanging with Goku and Blue when he quote-unquote was only fighting Cell Juniors. I don't know if that just makes Super Saiyan Blue weak or if Android 17 just got a random boost even though he wasn't training like that before he fought Goku. But you didn't click on this video to hear me rant about Super, so I'll save that for another video. We all know that Dragon Ball Z characters have some of the cleanest fits. Gohan, Piccolo, Trunks, and many others have fire fits. Low-key for me, Gohan and Trunks are tied for the best fits in Dragon Ball Z among the Z fighters. In my opinion, they are also the coldest fighters. I know in terms of strength, Goku and Vegeta outclass Trunks especially. I don't know about Gohan since he just got Beast, but it's up to interpretation. Anyways, Trunks and Gohan are the coldest fighters and you can't change my mind. First of all, let's talk about Trunks. Trunks actually might have the coldest introduction in DBZ. He literally shows up, packs up Frieza and King Cold in like 8 seconds. Like, come on now. Also, Trunks is one of 2 people in the Z fighters to use a sword. Gohan really doesn't use the Z sword, he just trains with it, but I'll count him anyways. Not to mention that he was the second Super Saiyan to be shown in the anime. Before I go more into depth about his accolades, I want to talk about his drip. Trunks actually might be the cleanest character in Dragon Ball Z. His Capsule Corporation jacket is tough. Sleeve and sleeveless jacket is gas. Trunks in the Saiyan armor is low-key pressure too. Back to his feats, Trunks really was that guy. In his own timeline, he was putting in the hands on Android 17 and 18 and packed up Cell in his own timeline. In the regular timeline, he was about to get in his bag against Cell, but Vegeta wanted to be him so bad and got put in the dirt. That's about all I gotta say about Z Trunks. Now let's talk about Trunks from Super. Super Trunks is low-key a square. He has crazy feats, but DBZ Trunks clears Super Trunks in terms of aura. By the way, DBZ Trunks and Super Trunks are not from the same timeline. That's for what I've heard, but that's besides the point. Super Trunks does have his own transformation, Super Saiyan Rage. Not gonna lie, the transformation is kinda tough, but that's just my opinion. Like I mentioned earlier, Super Trunks does have a crazy feat. He was able to defeat corrupted fused Zamasu, which Vegito Blue couldn't do. I know that he used a Spirit Bomb infused sword or Sword of Hope, whatever you want to call it, but that's still impressive if we're being honest. Trunks is one of my favorite DBZ characters, and even though he might not be the strongest character, he's still one of the toughest characters in DBZ. For me, Gohan actually might be the coldest character in DBZ. We all know that Gohan has some of the best moments in all of Dragon Ball Z. Like I did with Trunks, before I get to the feats, let's analyze Gohan's fits. To be honest, Gohan might actually have the best fits out of the Z fighters. Gohan and Piccolo's gi will go down as one of the coldest outfits for Gohan, and is my second favorite gi for Gohan. I'll talk about that more later. Gohan in the Saiyan armor during his time in the hyperbolic time chamber was also fire. Gohan and Goku's gi from the BoJack movie and adult Gohan are both clean. Not to mention he was kinda clean in his high school outfit. I'm not gonna lie. It's not my favorite outfit, but it's calm. My favorite outfit for Gohan is definitely him in his Great Saiyaman outfit. No, not the regular one. The one where he fought Kibito. You can't tell me that it's not top 3. I know I'm missing a few outfits, but these are just some of the best looking fits for Gohan in my opinion. Let's start talking feats. Next to Goku, Gohan has some of the greatest feats in Dragon Ball Z. Gohan was the first Super Saiyan 2 in DBZ. For a second, Gohan was beating the brakes off of Cell, but he got cocky. That just goes to show how much potential Gohan had. Let's keep it a stack. During the Cell Saga, Gohan was everybody's favorite character. During the Buu Saga, Gohan was actually tough too. Even though he struggled against Dabura early in the Buu Saga, after training with the Z Sword in the World of Kais, he unlocks his Mystic form or Ultimate form. In this form, he blitzed Super Buu. That's basically it for Gohan in just DBZ. We do have future Gohan who has aura, but he doesn't really have any feats, and he got beat by Android 17 and 18. Moving on to Super, we all know that Gohan gets sorry in Super until the Tournament of Power, so I'll skip over that. But all I gotta say is that Superhero gave me my goat back with Beast. Beast in Superhero was so tough. The callbacks from when Gohan turned Super Saiyan 2 was beautiful. When he transforms, you can hear Teen Gohan screaming. In Beast, he defeats Cell Max, which Orange Piccolo was struggling to do. Not to spoil anyone, but Gohan in the manga is doing his thing too. From what I've heard, he's able to go toe-to-toe with Super Saiyan Broly, and he got to fight Goku and UI, so I would say that counts for something. In my opinion, Gohan really is the coldest Z fighter, even though he really isn't like that in Super until the Tournament of Power. But that's all I got for now. Let me know in the comments who you think the best Z fighter is, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.